So this blade we're testing is the Camillus Les Stroud branded Waorani, if that's how you say it, Waorani. And I got it coated with WD-40 now. It's 420 stainless steel, 11.5-inch cutting surface, 18 inches overall. What's the weight on it?
26 ounces.
26 ounces with this pretty excellent sheath. Look at this. Comes with a plastic sheath and a firesteel built into it. It's like wherever you go, I think pretty inexpensive, 45 to 55 bucks.
Awesome. Let's
see how it does though. I don't know. By the way, I never reviewed and never will review any of Bear Grylls crap from Gerber. I think Bear Grylls is a good dude. I don't have anything against him, but I just think his products are hokey, and I just didn't really like the show and all the setup crap in his show. I didn't like it.
Yeah, a little too much marketing.
It's contrived. Yeah. His show is contrived.
Yeah.
Les, I think, is the real thing. I mean, Les, he takes a freaking camera out alone.
Yeah.
And gets it done. Sometimes it's just an hour long watching him starve.
Yeah.
But there ain't no fakeness in it.
No, there's nobody with him.
He's solid, man. So I'm going to review this knife for him. Hopefully we like it. If we don't, sorry, Les, we're going to say so. It's basically a machete, and I think it stacks up against, what is it, the Outback? I think it's a Kershaw Outback in D2 steel. This one is made of 420 stainless, so it's, you know, a lower price steel, but it is stainless, and it can handle some wet conditions, maybe a little bit better. Has a what they call a quad sawback. Why don't you try that out first and see how you like it?
Cool.
So pick.
I'm gonna start thin.
Come over here where it's attached still. So we got some dead wood we're still processing. This is an quaking aspen that died of natural causes, obviously. We're at, I don't know, 8,000 to 9,000 feet elevation in the mountains. The low price on this is what strikes me. It's pretty amazing, really.
No, it's not bad. I'm actually pretty surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've never tried an actual saw on a knife that's worked well, and this one's pretty decent. Made a pretty nice cut there.
Yeah, do some more. Yeah, it seems like it's doing okay.
Yeah.
If you want a precise cut on a smaller limb, you know, maybe it's a good option.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty good.
Good way to notch too for trap triggers. Any construction you're doing out there, if you need a nice clean channel or notch for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And that's an expanse. So unlike a lot of saws on blades, which are super short, this one's long enough where you can actually get some real sawing action in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's decent.
Shoot it with some WD, bro, on the back. It might help you. Sean's a great TMPer. He's been around for a long time. He actually dates back, I met him at the track with the 350Z. He was running his Evo 8.
Yep, Evo 8 MR.
Out there, and he still has that car. The 350Z died. Engine blew up racing a Carrera S, and subsequently died in California. I brought it back to Utah and sold it, and the money was turned into Zodiac.
Nice.
That's where that money went.
It's a decent trade.
Go ahead, bro.
All right.
I'm trying to hold this to minimize any shake, but I'm not helping too much. We'll just end with this one saw. Well, one thing here, now go ahead and finish it.
Finish this one.
The thing is,
it's shaking.
Yeah, you're shaking, so it's absorbing your cut.
Here, I'll hold this.
Agree.
Try the left hand. We'll see how this does.
If it was more stable, it'd work great. We're getting the idea, though, that it can cut.
Yeah. Try to lighten up on the pressure a little bit so I'm not pushing down so hard.
There you go, you're almost through.
There we go.
So decent. We're giving the saw a good rating.
Yeah, I mean, usually you get, part way in. Once you basically hit the bottom of the teeth, it kind of stops cutting.
Let's look at it close. So let me focus in on this, and so the viewers can see what it's like. The W-A-O-R-A-N-I. Waorani, Waorani. I'm just going to call it
Sounds
that.
about right.
Waorani. Let's take a look at the grip too while we're here. So it's a full tang design, 420 stainless lanyard hole right here, and it's got a nice cushion grip. I love the coloration on it, so that they got that right. Camillus and Les did his branded blade. I think he has some others in the lineup. I like this one to test. It's also carbonitride coated and Camillus on the package. We'll talk about how the edge is going to last longer, that it reduces friction. The carbonitride is a lot better than black oxide. It's a lot more durable, and a lot of the Camillus blades that I've tested and used EDC wise over the years that have it, I mean, it lasts.
It hangs in there.
It's a really good coating.
Yeah.
Now watch, I'll say that and you start chopping and it comes immediately off.
Right off here, yeah.
Of which we will report if it does. All right, so you film and I'll start chopping.
All right.
Now, I'm not gonna put a lanyard on this so you guys can freaking deal with it if you like it. Sweet.
We'll just go right here where we cut the last one.
Okay. That was rotten. Dude, I'm gonna come through this one here. Choking up a little bit right now. Nice belly right through here. That's what I'll use for this notching. I'm liking it. Surprisingly good blade.
Oh yeah. That's good for not having a lot of heft. I mean, it's a very light blade.
And yeah, look at the thinness of it.
Yeah.
This is not a 1/4 inch survival knife. It's basically machete width.
Yeah.
What can help compensate for that is sharpness, which it seems to possess.
Yeah. That could be the interesting part, is after it's been put through its paces.
True. It's 420. I'm not expecting a miracle steel here, especially at the price. I would like the handle to be a little bit fatter. It's a little bit narrow.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me come out here.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it.
Here, we try it again. Okay, stand back. There we go.
Nice.
Just dicking around. This is kind of rotten right here.
Yeah, I'll wash that up.
Now this is where some of the limitations of the machete design are evident. In a bigger cut like this, I'm having to really put some more muscle in it. Because it's a long blade, 11.5 inches, but like you said, it doesn't have a lot of mass. It's good and bad. I mean, take your pick. Want more weight? Take more weight. That worked okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this wood is like the hardest wood in the world either, though. Let me dig with this a little bit. I'm kind of testing the coating with this and its digging capabilities. Do you burn calories doing this, Sean, or no?
Oh yeah. Anybody that's dug fences for a living will be much buffer than I am.
I grew up working for my dad's cedar fencing company, actually.
Oh man.
Putting fences in, doing construction work in Utah. Pay was good and the work was hard. A lot of work.
It's usually the case.
Digging post holes, laying concrete, hauling wood, working in the warehouse with the lift truck, getting lumber, setting lumber. That looks freaking cool.
Yeah.
So it's still wearing pretty good. Better than Teflon for sure. Okay, you're up for chopping.
All right.
That's our digging demo. Hope you liked it.
Some guys always having to correct everything.
Doesn't matter. It's kind of a different name. Waorani, maybe.
All right.
I'm sure it's on the webpage why Les named it that. Any vibration in that handle, Sean?
No, not really.
Surprising, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Outcast has a ton of vibration. Now cut that one in half, dude. I mean, once you get it off.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Nice. Sean's learning. The old TMP sense of humor, still intact after all these years. Highly modulated, by the way, for video. I have to keep it under wraps. If I let the real stuff come out, it just creates too much drama. You don't see much of it at all, to be honest with you.
Oh, that was a nice cut.
Yeah, that was a sweet cut. Would you buy that?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool for 45 bucks, right?
Heck, at this price point, I'll just stick one in every pack and call it good.
Thank you. For 45 bucks, it's carbonitride coated.
Yeah.
It obviously can do these tasks we're doing with it. And you could dress game,
It's plenty
choke up
comfortable.
on that sucker.
Plenty comfortable. Yep.
Handle, and notice the guard too. So it's flared out so your hands won't come forward. And this is what I like that Les and company did, is they didn't put this big old flared out tang in the back that batters your hand while you're chopping. So it's basically a flat presentation, shallow choil here, flared out guard here. Not flat ground, but I don't freaking care. This is hollow ground from about mid-spine on this Camillus. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And the sheath, dude, the sheath is insane. We're gonna show that again before we wrap it up.
Yeah, that thing is awesome. What do you think? We'll do it.
Are you gonna go through that?
She's going.
You don't have to, dude. We've already done one that way. If you want to, hit it.
All right.
Okay, Sean's going for it. He's gonna go through the log with a Waorani. Notching well. I mean, we'd want to saw maybe a big old thick, much heavier survival blade, but it's doing it. And this isn't something we look forward to doing in a wilderness situation. I don't go out and say, hey, I need to cut a log in half. It's only if I have to do it. Maybe to get to dry wood.
This was the smallest log you could find.
Because up here, dudes, I mean, in the sun or in the snow, the winter, it's rainy, all this is wet. I mean, all the small wood will not burn.
No.
I've demonstrated that for years in the project.
This would be in bad shape right here, right now. Man, you get out here in the winter.
You get in the middle of that log though, especially if it was standing dead wood, it'll be bone dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, laying sideways like this, probably the top inch is going to be water permeated.
Yep. Yep.
Camillus in action in the mountains. TMP. Sean at the hilt. Oh, dude.
Boom.
Nicely done. You
Look
went
at
right
that.
through that.
I tell you, I'm impressed.
Dude, that's not rotten wood either. That's freshly fallen aspen you just hacked through.
I'm impressed.
That's about, I don't know, 7 inches wide. Well done.
I like it.
Well done. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the test right now. It is Just an in-field test, that's all you need. And let's again review the sheath. Look at how awesome this sheath is. Can you put it in there for me?
Yep.
Come in the sun, let's rotate around. You're right there, there you go. God, that sheath is awesome. So it's a plastic waterproof sheath, riveted. Oh, we didn't even test the firesteel, but pull that firesteel out and just show it to him. Yeah, go ahead, give it a couple strikes. There's your notch for the firesteel right there. I got the sheath. Now that firesteel's still new, so you have to like take the coating off it. There you go. Does it work?
Yeah.
Totally works.
Works good. That's,
oh yeah,
that
looks
that's
cool.
a nice
You
cut.
get some burning on the blade.
Yeah.
So you get a freaking firesteel with it.
Yeah.
And it locks in there, so push in there and tell me if that's secure or if it's gonna fall out. It's O-ring sealed. So far so good.
It's hanging in there.
Let's look at the back side of the sheath. So it's just a loop configuration. 26 ounces. Just a total home run on the sheath.
Yeah.
I don't see a drain hole in it, but I just drill through the tip right there. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, it's got the Velcro, I've talked about that, but for the price, I don't care. Yeah. See how that locks in? Does it snap at all in the sheath?
It's got a small snap to it.
Push it hard. It does.
That's it. Yeah.
Now turn it upside down and shake it lightly. This is without the retention strap, so it's not falling out. I mean, Ontario with the RTAC 2 can't even get this detail right.
Yeah.
And here we have a $55 or
right.
$45 knife getting it right.
Yep.
And then the retention strap for extra security. Really cool tan coloration too.
Yeah.
So for the price, I'm just going to say it on camera. We're going to say this is 5 out of 5. Great job, Camillus, working with Les Stroud. Highly recommended. This is a real survival tool. It's not hokey, it's not fake. And I would be more than willing to put it into any type of survival system, outdoor system. It works well. Nutnfancy. Thanks, Sean.